Hi there, listeners. This is your homeboy Bryan, and welcome to How to Be Bryan, the podcast. This is the reflections and musings of a young adult on a pursuit to educate and live purposefully. Welcome to the show, everybody. For today's episode, we will be talking about online shopping. As of recording, today marks the beginning of the 7/7 sale, and I believe it will be until July 11, so we have plenty more time to check out the items that we want. Last night, I stayed up late adding some items to cart, but I wasn't able to check all of them out because I'm waiting for some vouchers to be available so I can receive free shipping on the items when I check them out. And if you're still confused and wondering, thinking whether you should check out that item or not, this is your sign. I'm telling you, check out that item because you deserve it. You deserve to splurge. You deserve to spend your hard-earned money and reward yourself. Check out that item so you can finally stop thinking about it. So there you have it. Happy 7/7. Now, on with the show. So if you guys follow me on my social media pages, more particularly on Instagram, you would see me post about my parcels every time there is a sale. I don't know if you can relate to this, but every time I check out an item, I would wait religiously for the parcel to be delivered. I would even mark my calendar to mark the day when the parcel would get delivered. So what would happen is that when I receive an item, I would unbox it or unwrap it and then later on check the quality of the item and take a few photos. And if I'm actually satisfied with the quality of the product, I would also post it on my IG stories or even on my Instagram feed. But that is a rare occasion. And I think it has become a monthly thing, not just for me but also for the people I follow online. So you know when it's that time of the month when all the people you follow on social media would post about the items that they were able to get from the online sale. So just like what I've said, online shopping has become a monthly thing and therefore has become a normal part in the culture and lifestyle of millennials and Gen Zs. Just a brief background story. I did not make my first online purchase until 2019. I believe it was during the 12/12 sale and everybody was rushing to get Christmas presents. I actually didn't plan on making an online purchase, but I participated in an exchange gift and the item on the wish list of the person I picked wasn't available in the mall. So I already scoured through stores and different shops just for me to find that specific item, and I wasn't able to find the exact thing. So my only option at that time would be to shop online. Luckily, I found the item in one of the online stores that I checked, but it did not ship on time, so I had to buy another gift for that person and wait for the parcel to be delivered and give it to him as well. At the same time, due to free shipping promos, I was able to get a few items for myself. And that is my online shopping story. You may think that that is when it started for me. But the answer is no. I didn't make an online purchase not until in the middle of 2020. So in the middle of 2020, I went back to work, but this time I started working from home. And working from home may sound like a very convenient setup or option, but the reality is that you will be needing so much stuff for your workplace. Working from home requires equipment, a good setup, and a comfortable place as well. So at that time, I deliberately chose not to visit any mall, and so I started participating in online sales just for me to get the items that I need for my work to be easier. But after completing all the tech stuff and the items that I need for my work from home setup, I also decided to add in other items. And when I say other items, these are items that I do not necessarily need. These are the items that you randomly found online and make you think, what if I get this item? Maybe I can use this one. It wouldn't hurt me if I spent extra money on this item. So I have gone from completely shopping for work from home stuff to shopping for clothes and accessories. Looking back at it, I may have gone overboard with my purchases or my expenses, but I was trying to justify myself by thinking that this would be the same amount of money that I would be spending if there is no pandemic or if I can go to the mall to actually shop. And hence the start of the things and lies that I usually tell myself to justify my online purchases. When 2020 ended, I realized that I have hoarded so much items from online shopping, and I had to reflect on it and think whether it's a habit or a part of my lifestyle that I want to keep in 2021. And upon thinking about it and reflecting on the situation, I realized that online shopping was a coping mechanism for me. When I started working from home, I did not foresee how stagnant and empty it can feel like because you are doing the same things, seeing the same things, and are practically in the same place every single day. Working from home may be a very convenient setup, but it makes you lose that sense of normalcy because you have no interaction with your coworkers and your students aside from the virtual one. And with no sense of normalcy and no direct interaction with your coworkers, your bosses, or your students, you also lose the validation and approval that you need for you to keep going. When you're working from home, it's so easy for you to get lost and for your work to be derailed because you don't know if you are actually doing the right thing or if you are just going through the day exhausting all your energy and effort, but you are not sure if you're actually doing what is asked of you or if you are delivering the quality of work that is needed from you. And that's what happened to me. And that's why I resorted to online shopping because I needed validation and approval for the things that I am doing. I have been working hard and I have been putting all my effort and sacrifices into the work that I'm doing, but I don't have an idea if I'm actually doing the right thing or if I'm actually excelling in the work that I'm doing. So I needed a physical manifestation of my hard work. I need to see that I'm not just here working hard and earning money, but nothing is happening. And I know that it's such a crooked way of coping, thinking that material things can give you that approval or that validation. But looking back, it was one of the things that helped me get through 2020. And now that we're in the middle of 2021, I can say that I have indeed become smarter about my purchases and about online shopping in general. It truly has become a part of my lifestyle, and I'm regulating it by keeping track of how much I spend and making sure that I am actually using the items that I get online. Allow me to end this episode by giving a few tips to my fellow online shoppers. My first tip is for you to give yourself enough time to think before making that purchase. There are a lot of things to consider before making that purchase, especially if you're spending a huge amount of money for a certain item. Think of it as an investment. Is that item going to last you? Is the quality worth the price that you're paying? Or is it something that can contribute to the current quality of your life? My second tip for you is to browse different shops online. If you find a specific item that you love from one shop, try looking for that item or that same item in another shop and compare the prices. The prices of some items online vary from shop to shop, so it's better to compare prices. And if they do come in the same quality and same specifications, I suggest for you to get the more affordable one. And my last tip for you is for you to add a limit to your monthly online shopping expenses. Set a cap for your expenses and make sure that you never go beyond that. It helps you keep track of your expenses and it makes you smarter as an online shopper when you learn how to operate within your budget. So that's it. Those are my tips for you, fellow online shoppers. That's it for this episode of How to Be Bryan the podcast. If you liked it, then please do not forget to subscribe and follow me on my social media accounts. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Paalam!